Hey, how's it going, guys? This is just kind of an impromptu video. I just wanted to do this little unboxing. Austin sent me this little packet. I figured I'd bring him in this time. In the past, he sent me a couple other ones. I just did it without. It might be fun to just have him here with me. But
Yeah, well, it just happened to be right after a tier ranker fight, so we figured why not? And yes, I sent him a big box of 4 gallons of alkaline water.
yeah, right.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
so
some alkaline water.
congratulations. So he's gonna drink some on camera. He's gonna do one of his tastings on camera, like the
Yeah,
Mountain
right.
Dew videos.
Yeah, right. Well, it's because
Oh, that's some delicious water.
yeah, I moved to from Washington to Idaho, where it's way drier. Like I got to put all this like stuff on my face because my skin dries up. This water helps
Hmm
for like the dehydration.
hmm
Yeah, but anyway, I'm just
I will
gonna.
say before you unbox this, it's really expensive to ship to where you are because you're in the middle of nowhere in Idaho. So this
Really?
is why I can only send you like
Yeah.
these things about 2 or 3 times a year because like just baseline like it's like $40 to ship a package to you. So yeah, yeah, it's
Well, I
something. But I
appreciate
mean,
it. So
I don't mind doing it. I'm a very generous dude. So and
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I sent it. I technically sent it before or maybe after your birthday or something. So it's been a couple weeks, but I still got it there. Yeah.
Well, that's fine. I sent you uh, a late
A late one.
birthday present. The horror blanket you can kind
Yeah,
of
it's
see a
right
little
behind me. It's
in the
draped over
background.
my
Nice,
couch here. Oh, the horror
nice,
blanket. Yeah, yeah.
nice. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll open this thing up. I got one of my box cutters from work. Let's use
hmm
that. Used to have a huge, like really cool hunting knife. I don't know where it freaking went. It was
I lose
lost.
knives. I swear I bought like 50 knives in my lifetime, and I don't know where they've all just disappeared to. You just those go. I don't know where they disappear into the ether.
Yeah,
You know.
or uh, don't ever make the mistake. So I had to fly somewhere like right after I got off of work, and I forgot that I brought my carry-on bag, which was my backpack that I sometimes use for
Mm-hmm.
work, and I had my hunting knife in there. And when I went through
Mm-hmm.
security, and they're like nope, not gonna work. Then we'll send me throw it out, but they do have a little thing where you can send it back to your own address.
Yeah.
So I was able to do that, luckily. But yeah, I was like, whoops, didn't mean to bring a huge knife through security. Yeah, yeah, but let's see here.
Yeah, I
I'll
cut the
kind
other
of hold
sides
them up
too.
so for anyone that might be watching, so you can see them a little better. I don't have the best camera angle, but it's fine. Yeah, but ooh, ooh, nice. So we got this little kind of cool Back to the Future little lunchbox. That's cool. Nice.
Yeah, yeah, that's actually something. Yeah,
Should have
I
space
bought
zombies
years
in there
ago, but you're
sometimes.
an even bigger Back to the Future fan than me. Having
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
kids in your 64, and yeah, they got those retro lunchboxes. And the back of that is that comic book the kid is reading, and by the
Oh,
barn.
nice.
The spaceman.
Yeah, the,
Yeah,
the spaceman. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well, logo pretty well with my other lunchbox that I have here that I'll just kind of show. It's my like rent and link good mythical morning to the snackiverse that I have here. So I actually have
Oh,
another
there
one.
you go.
So
Nice.
yeah, so I can kind of display them together. That's cool.
hmm
Um, yeah, I'll have to find a little thermos like do it like when like I'm in elementary school and like can like have that.
Maybe when we go to Universal, we'll have some Back to the Future merch you can put in there, like
Yeah,
in the lunchbox at the gift shop or whatever. I think they still sell some old school merch
that'd be
from the
cool.
old rides.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, like I don't even remember all the ones we kind of talked about which movies that I had and didn't have. But I don't
hmm
remember any of that. So
There
so
should be a
kind of
card in
add
there
them.
too, I think.
Oh yeah,
So somewhere in there. Yeah.
little card. Yeah, nice. Let's
Yeah.
see.
I didn't
Cool.
bother
Little card. Oh,
typing it up.
nice. Yeah, there's a little Amazon gift card. Cool. Thanks, man.
hmm
that'll that'll actually help cover because I've been wanting to get a new like sound bar and like subwoofer, kind of like a surround sound for our TV room because
Mm.
we have a nice 4K TV, but
Need
we
some
just have
better
this
sound to go with it.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we don't have any kind of like sound bar or anything. So when I try to watch movies, like we have a treadmill where like I'll just walk on the or like run on on the treadmill and watch movies on, and we don't have any soundbar, so I got to turn up full blast all the way to 100. It's just,
The ones I have, the one I have currently is one I got on Black Friday for like $130. It's like an LG one. But what's cool is that all the subwoofers, a lot of them are Bluetooth, like they're wireless now. You don't even have to all you do is plug them into the wall, but they connect to the sound bar like wirelessly, and they're really good now.
Oh,
They're
nice.
really cheap. You get some really good ones for like $100 now. So like they're really cheap. What they are.
Yeah, that'll be like a little kind of like a thing for both me and my dad, kind of like a thank you for letting me live here after my divorce and everything. Kind of helped me get back on my feet, So yeah. But yeah, we'll just kind of go through these movies. I'll maybe take this stack on the side here. So
yeah,
kind of stick the box off to the side so I can stack them here. But yeah. So we got we got all the Planet of the Apes movies. So we got. I'm trying to get the right order here. I think it's Rise, right? Is that the first one?
Rise, Dawn, and War. Yeah.
Like the way that they're named, it gets a little confusing. But Rise, Dawn, and
War. My ex got me for my birthday the 4K Blu-ray set, so I sent Jordan my Blu-rays of those because we upgraded to 4K. Yeah.
Yeah, those are movies I want to give a rewatch to because I've never been a huge fan of like movies with monkeys in it, but I think that I want to try to appreciate it for more than just the monkeys, the screen or the motion capture performances and like the writing and all that stuff. So yeah, but we got Step Brothers here. Nice.
Yeah. I upgraded to Blu-ray on that, so yeah.
Nice. Sounds good. Ooh, nice. This is a good one that definitely do not own. We have the Roger Rabbit Blu-ray 25th anniversary one. Nice.
Yeah, I recently got the 4K of that came out recently. My dad got it for Christmas for me, so I sent Jordan my Blu-ray, and that one looks great.
Set, so yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of stuff. There's a ton of features on there. Like a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff is pretty cool. You get to see like some of those scenes where Bob Hoskins is like trying to do all this stuff, and you see all the people like pulling the strings for like all the stuff like moving around and like them moving everything and they obviously added in Roger later, but yeah, it's pretty cool stuff on there.
Yeah, cool because Roger Rabbit, that movie was like even compared to like other movies where they combine live action and like CGI, this was done to like a way larger scale on Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah,
cool to see. Yeah. We got The Prestige. We got some good Christopher Nolan here. So yeah. Yeah.
It's mid-level Nolan for me, but I have the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I have the 4K now, so I bought it when we were me and Henry were doing the rankings, but the movie looks great. So
yeah, like on a tier ranker scale, it's like an A for me. So yeah.
It's like a B for me. But it's good. It's still good.
Yeah. We got the Robocop Trilogy, which, funny enough, I've never seen Robocop 2 or 3. I've never seen them. So.
Yeah. Robocop 2 is a fun watch, but it's also like kind of a mess. Like it's like 5 different movies smashed into one. Like they didn't know what they were kind of making. And Robocop 3 is almost so bad that it's good. It's like Robocop versus ninjas, and he has like a jetpack. And they recast Peter Weller with this other guy. So it's strange, but they're both worth watching at some point. Me and Henry are going to do Terminator versus Robocop at some point, so we'll talk about those movies.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Get back in the box.
I was gonna say, I think the Blu-ray of the original Robocop is in there somewhere. I think because I upgraded to 4K on that one.
The Blu-ray of the original one. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, that's the original Robocop. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Right on. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, Robocop for 80s action, S tier. Yeah.
There's some interesting ones here that I'll have to try out. Yeah, Menace to Society.
It's Menace to Society.
Okay.
Yeah, not Menace to Society 2. It's just Menace to Society.
Just Menace to Society. Okay. I'm gonna say
yeah.
Sequel. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the Criterion Blu-ray of that one, so I sent you my
nice.
DVD of that.
Nice. And then Apocalypse Now that we talked about earlier tonight, that was like our number one. So.
Yeah, 4K set that I picked up was like has all that stuff, but that's still a great set. It's got both the original theatrical cut of Apocalypse Now, it's got the Redux, and it's got that Hearts of Darkness, the behind the scenes documentary that they made back in the day, which is really interesting. Like if you want to see how crazy that production of that movie was and how nuts it was.
Check that out. Really
good.
It seems crazy. Yeah, like a crazy production. Yeah. And we got one of Chris Scott's favorite. We got Sicario here.
Sicario is great. I love Sicario. He's nuts.
Awesome.
I think that movie's awesome.
Like the Blu-ray, that's nice to have because all the cinematography is really cool to look at.
Yeah, I upgraded to 4K. A lot of these I either upgrade to 4K or a Blu-ray or something. So I sent Jordan my old version. But even then, they're still good. I mean, it's still a Blu-ray. Like it's good.
Yeah, right.
I just upgrade to 4K. I don't need the other disc sitting around.
Yep. Yeah. But we got The Wrestler, which is one that I don't own for sure, which is a great movie. The Wrestler is a classic. So yeah. Got that one. Ooh, we got a little. This is Back to the Future trilogy in a steel book, so that's cool.
Yeah, that steel book is sweet. Like, I have the 4K set now, but that steel book is dope. Like you said, you had them on DVD, so now you got them on Blu-ray. But that steel book set is really really cool. Yeah,
we got 3 Blu-rays plus a bonus disc, probably like a bunch of special features. And all
it actually, you know what? Some of the special features it has on there. I had an old VHS set of the trilogy, and it came with this extra video called "The Secrets of the Back to the Future Trilogy," hosted by Kirk Cameron. I don't know if you ever heard of this. It's like a 25-minute like thing where he pulls up to the old West town, like in Back to the Future 3, and then they have people being like, "A letter just arrived for you, sir," and it's like a somebody asking about stuff in the Back to the Future, and they have like the behind the scenes stuff. It's a very strange thing, but it's worth watching. And then that also has they have other featurettes obviously, but it also has all the videos of the Back to the Future the ride from Universal, like all the video segments. Like in a thing, cool. So you can watch like all the pre-show stuff, and then leading up to the actual ride footage, and like the videos. And it's
went on the Back to the Future ride at Universal Studios Hollywood back when, in like the '90s, but it's been a long time. So
yeah, but even that stuff's on there, so it's kind of cool. Like on the bonus disc. Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, but we got some New Jack City here. Nice.
Great movie if you haven't watched it yet. That's an awesome movie.
I've never seen
Wesllie
Snipes.
It's like almost like a hood projects version of like The Godfather with Wesley Snipes. He's awesome.
So yeah,
it's really
nice. Nice. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's grab a couple at a time. Let's see, or a stack at a time. I guess we got Night of the Demons, which I've never seen.
It's a fun 80s horror movie. It's kind of a one crazy night, like batshit horror movie. Yeah, it's fun.
Nice. Nice. We got Kurt Russell in The Breakdown, which I don't know if I've even heard of it, but I'll check out a Kurt Russell movie.
Yeah, it's kind of an underrated, forgotten 90s thriller where it's one of those movies where he's on like a road trip with his wife, and then he goes to get gas, and all of a sudden like his wife is gone, and like all the town people are pretending like they don't know who he's talking about. It's one of those types of movies. He's just like, no, like you kidnapped my wife. She was right here with me. Like, you know something. And he kind of goes on like this revenge, like no, you guys know where my wife is. Like, quit bullshitting me, sort of thing. Like, and he kind of goes on a tear, but it's kind of a cool underrated movie.
Nice.
From like '98. Yeah,
cool. And we got the Karate Kid trilogy plus the Jaden Smith one. So
we can. Well, everybody needs a doorstop, DVD.
Yeah, right.
But at least the original ones are worth it. For
Which I don't know if I even own any of the Karate Kid movies, to be honest. I don't think so. So
that's what you were saying. I got the sweet new 4K box set that looks amazing. So yeah, I had that one laying around. So you could at least, if you want to go back and watch that trilogy, for Cobra Kai. I know they just announced. I don't know if you saw the trailer for season 5. It's coming in September, so it's coming pretty soon. Like for the new season, but it's still looking great.
Oh yeah. I saw that one. Yeah, like it looks really good with like Chosen in there and everything. Yeah,
dude being like, you shouldn't play with fire, Danny boy, and then he just steps in and is like, and I am gasoline. He's great. I'm like, fucking awesome. Chosen. I was like, yes. That's awesome.
Yeah. I just want to see a fight scene between him and Terry Silver. I want to see that.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do it. I think they'll do it. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. but yeah, for me, like with all my DVDs, I usually like put them all in like a big binder. But some of these box sets, I'll hang on to the box sets, the steel books, all of those. So,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, box sets are fun. I've come to the thing where I just more display my box sets, along the tops of my DVD racks, and they look cool, and then I save my actual racks for like the just the straight single movies and stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But yeah, some of them have cool artwork and stuff, so I like to show them off.
That's one of the things I was kind of thinking, and we have Malcolm that Let's watch this. Left out the next Karate Kid, but threw in the Jaden Smith.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't make the box set. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they left out the Hillary Swank one. So yeah, that one's hard to find anyways. It's like on DVD, but it's like out of print and it's hard to find on streaming. Yeah, that one's a strange. But it used to come on cable all the time. The Hillary Swank one.
Yeah, right.
I used to see it like every other weekend on cable, like on CW or something. I've seen that movie a lot.
That's one thing that I've always wondered about the series. I'm like, will they ever bring in?
If they ever bring in Hillary Swank, and include that one as canon, I don't know. It's like the black sheep of the series. Like I don't know if they'll go there. We'll see.
Yeah, who knows? Well, we got one that
Julie or whatever it is. Bring in Julie.
Oh, yeah. Julie. Yeah. But the movie here that we kind of talked about maybe a couple of weeks ago for one of our episodes, we got A Clockwork Orange, which I'll have to give a rewatch and like see if I like it better on a rewatch. The first
well, maybe tune into me and Henry kind of talk about it tomorrow night on our Kubrick thing, and maybe it'll kind of spur a rewatch.
Do that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll talk about it. But yeah, I got the 4K of that, so. But yeah, I think it's good. Again, you're supposed to find it disturbing. That's the point. So I will just say that it's not supposed to be a fun watch, but I just think it's interesting. It's a good movie.
We'll have to tune in while I'm working because the next 2 days I'm working long hours, which I kind of do it on purpose because when we're filming 2 episodes, I gotta have a light work day, and then I got followed by 2 long ones. So, but I can have my headphones on and like.
But you can still listen to us talk. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we got Transformers, a 2-disc set, which is cool. Mm-hmm. Which I don't have it on Blu-ray. I only have it on DVD, so that's an upgrade. So yeah, nice. Yeah, like I bought the DVD that came with a little thing where like the case kind of transforms or like opens like a transformer. It's one of the cases I regret kind of getting rid of because there's a point where I got rid of a bunch of those. I'm like, I wish I would have kept that one. That was cool. But we got the Night of the Living Dead right there, which is cool.
Yeah, the original old school one. Yeah, I got a Criterion Blu-ray that I just picked up. Nice. And it's funny, that movie is like, it's one of those movies that because it's public domain, you can literally find it online like anywhere because it's public domain. So any streaming service can carry, like you can put it on YouTube. Like literally, Jordan, if we wanted to, we could pop on Night of the Living Dead in the corner right now and nobody could do anything about it because it's public domain. You could play the full movie like on your channel 24 hours a day and nobody could copyright claim it. It's public domain. So it's one of those strange things where Romero made a mistake in the copyright stuff and now it's like public domain. It's one of those weird
a couple of things like that that are public domain. Like I think like the original Pinocchio, not the Disney one, but the original one. There's some of those and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm making a little stack here. So I want to see that if by the end of this, if it kind of creeps up into the shot here, we'll see.
There you go.
But the movie Alligator, which will help for When Animals Attack movie.
Yeah, I got the new 4K that they just put out, and it's a really fun movie. There's a lot of good practical stuff in there. They kind of mix some like real alligator footage with like a big giant animatronic alligator, but it's got Robert Forster from Jackie Brown. He's really good. So yeah, I love it. Good actor.
I love Forster. Rest in peace. He just passed away like a year ago or something.
Yeah, he was on Breaking Bad. He was like the guy that helps them disappear, if you like pay him a lot of money, if you remember. Yeah, the vacuum sales guy. Yeah, that's Robert Forster. Yeah, he was actually in that El Camino thing that they put out. It was like one of his final things was him in there. So, yeah.
It was just funny. I was talking to somebody the other day. I can't remember who it was, but I started talking about the El Camino. Maybe it was Chris. Was it Chris? I can't remember who it was. But they're like, this is another Breaking Bad thing. I'm like, yeah, there's like a whole like movie where they wrapped it up. You didn't know that, so it's like now you got a whole other thing to watch.
Yeah, where they had to wrap up Jesse's story, so kind of finish up where he went after all the events. So that's kind of what they did. But yeah, it ended up being inadvertently one of Robert Forster's kind of last things. So it was kind of cool to see him again.
Yeah, which is cool. Yeah. And then we got Spartacus.
Yeah, I upgraded to 4K for our Kubrick thing. I threw that in there. Same with I think there's another Kubrick movie in there, something that I upgraded a couple of those to 4K to do these rewatches. But yeah, it's a cool old school, Douglas, one of those old epics.
You kind of see it. It's kind of creeping into the shot here.
You'd be like, hey guys, hey, if you can see me.
Right? Yeah, like if you do, I'm gonna see. I don't know if I can like take the names away. I don't know how to do that. There's a way to do it, but I don't know. So you can just that. But anyways. I got another one that we talked about tonight, Full Metal Jacket. So there you go.
Yeah, I upgraded to
Nice.
4K on that.
Blu-ray?
It looks great on Blu-ray.
Nice.
So yeah, Full Metal Jacket's a good
Nice,
one.
nice. Cool. And we got the trilogy that I've been probably needing to give a rewatch to, but we got the Godfather trilogy, so I'll give it a rewatch and I'll
Yeah,
see how
so
it goes.
right
I'm trying to
before
have a
I
look
was about to
tonight.
pack up your box set, I pulled the trigger and just went ahead and bought the new 4K set that was like $60. I just went ahead and pulled the
Okay.
trigger on it. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to do that and at least send Jordan the Blu-ray so you can watch them in a good quality, because that's still a good quality set. It's those Coppola restorations they did, and I think the Coda one, the alternate cut, is in there somewhere as well.
Okay.
And
Nice.
that I sent
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Well, in that, it's a separate thing.
Okay. That's a separate one. Yeah. Yeah, because I still haven't seen The Godfather Part 3 either, so that's like a blind spot.
Mhm.
So I'll have to check that out because I've heard that it's good. It's just not like on par with the first
It's
two.
not up part of the first two, but I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I think it's still
Yeah.
an okay movie. So
Would have looked at the next one, then there it is. The
there it is.
Coda version.
Yeah, that's the new cut that they put out. That they kind of like he re-edited some stuff and yeah, it's kind of a new cut of the movie. So
Yeah.
it's not super different from the theatrical cut, but it's a few different things.
Yeah. Lawrence of Arabia on Blu-ray, so one of these days I'll have to set aside like however long it is, 3-4 hours, and watch it.
Yeah, it's one of those movies I think I benefited. I like it. That in 2001, I got the chance to see him in theater, which definitely helps to see it on the big screen and kind of get wrapped up in the scenery and everything. It just doesn't play as well at home. But I had already ordered there's a 4K coming out of Lawrence of Arabia in like June or July, so I'd already pre-ordered that. So I went ahead and just sent you the Blu-ray because I've got it on pre-order.
Okay, nice.
So yeah,
Yeah, sounds good. Well, I'm a big Keanu Reeves fan, so we got Speed. There you go.
I upgraded to 4K right before I sent you that, so I sent you the Speed Blu-ray.
Nice.
So there you go.
Yeah. And then we have like a little a multiple disc set of Once Upon a Time in the West too. So.
Oh yeah, the old school western. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I got a Blu-ray of that, and it's a cool. Like it's in the same vein as those like Clint Eastwood westerns because it's Sergio Leone, and it's kind of a cool, more gritty western. So that could set.
Nice. I believe that's everything though. So yeah.
Is that it? All right. Yeah.
They creeped up into the shot though, so you can kind of see it if I can do it without like toppling this thing over.
Yeah, don't topple them over and dump them all. But yeah.
If I can lift, if I stand up, I can do it. There you go.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But thanks, man. Yeah, that's a great birthday present. So yeah, like I'll have to do some serious movie watching. Not that I already don't do it, but
yeah, not that we don't both like just watch movies for shows, anyways. Pretty much every week we're watching new stuff, but but it's one of those things where, if those movies ever come up, you got them at least on Blu-ray or something, and yeah, like we're always watching stuff for these shows, either rewatches or first times for a lot of the categories. So it's one of those things where like it's sometimes exhausting to watch all these movies, but at least you can knock off some ones you've been meaning to watch or whatever, just get around to it, at least say you've seen it. So it's always helpful.
Yeah. On Malcolm too, he's saying that in the new release of the Godfather Trilogy, code is automatically included in.
Yeah. They I looked at when I unboxed my 4K. Yeah, the Coda cut is like the new kind of official cut, but at the time the Coppola restoration Blu-ray set that I had was still the theatrical cut, and then that extra Blu-ray was they put it out separately as like a new thing. So
yeah,
there you go. It's kind of like the new Rocky IV director's cut, that Stallone just did. It's still not out on physical yet, but I have it on Vudu. I'm waiting for them to put it out like an official Blu-ray of that, or put it in a new box set or something. But it's not out physically yet.
I gotta go check that one out because I've heard it's like way better than Rocky.
I really like it. Like when we ranked our Rocky series, I had it very high. I really like the new cut of Rocky IV. I think it's really, really strong. So I like it a lot.
Nice. Yeah, well, cool. Thanks again. So that'll be a fun time. So some of these movies are either hard to find or you have to rent them. So that like physical media, that's the way to go. Or if your internet goes out, or like whatever.
Yeah, I had a thing where a hurricane rolled through Florida one time, and it literally knocked out my phone line to my house, and it was like I was without internet for like 2 weeks, and it was one of those things where a lot of people rely on streaming. It's like, but if you don't have internet, you can't stream anything. Like you're not going to be able to. And even without that, we had power. We just didn't have internet, and I was like, well, I've got 2,000 movies sitting over there. We can still watch stuff. Pop in, my Blu-ray player. So I mean, I'm all about physical media. You know that. You've seen my collection.
Yeah.
I love physical media. I think it's a great way to preserve your movies. You never know what's going to be on what streaming service at any given time. These deals always change. You see constantly, this one's leaving Netflix and 10 days or whatever, and then it pops up, this one's going on to HBO Max or whatever in 20 days. It's just, they jump all over the place. The rights are all over the place. The deals that they make 5 years in advance, you never know what's going to be on what service. But I can always rely on, if I need to watch something, I walk right over to my shelf and pick it up and just watch it. So Robert Meyer Burnett, on John Campia's show, is always a purveyor of physical media as well.
Let's get physical as this show there. Like, let's get
physical. I follow a couple of YouTube channels. That's one called Films at Home that I watch a lot. These are like these collector guys that do all these videos and review 4Ks and all the new box sets and stuff. So I follow that stuff a lot. I'm a big physical media defender. So even I'm one of those guys, man. Yeah.
Even Dan Murrell, like he's got a show where he's talking about all his physical media. He's got one. So yeah, there's a lot of people out there that are.
I just it's the same reason with there's people who collect books, as well, because they like just the whole physical, being able to hold the book in your hand. It's just, there's nothing like being able to hold the case, in your hand. The people who read stuff on e-readers and stuff, but people love physical books, being able to pick up a book and read it, Yeah, Chris is a big reader, Yeah,
you should talk to him about that, because he's a reader, he's a writer, he's into all that stuff. So he always keeps me up to date on like which books I should check out and stuff too. So but that's
why physical media, they can never take it away from you, Jordan. If they edit stuff, or if they censor things, take it off services, they can never take away my physical copy that's sitting over there on my shelf. That one's mine, and nobody can stop me from watching it. It's unedited. They can't mess with it. All the stuff that goes up on Disney Plus, and then there's the articles that come out. Oh, they censored this and they censored that. That's more and more now. So the fact that they're like changing history when they
Disney
upload
Plus,
stuff.
they're doing a lot of that stuff. I don't know why.
Yeah, they edited Splash. They edited some jokes. Like a lot of these companies edit or editing jokes out now. They edit jokes out of their stuff, that they think are just like problematic. So they're just presenting the thing as is and letting you decide, if it's problematic or not. It's very strange. So
at least from now, like some other countries, like China and those countries where they really censor their stuff. Like you have stuff that's banned that like you can't even get over there. So yeah.
They're not even opening up Doctor Strange over there because of the one bit where she talks about America, talks about her two moms. Like the movie's banned over there because of that now. They're not even opening it. So
it's kind of interesting. Just kind of like, I heard that they're not going to have on Disney Plus. They're not going to have the like Miss Marvel series over in Pakistan, and like she's from Pakistan. Like the character is actually from Pakistan. So it's like, what are they going to do? And like the people can't see their own representation on like as a superhero. It's kind of interesting.
That's something.
But well, this is fun. So we're just gonna just do that, make it a little short thing. But I got some movies to watch, so that'll be fun. So thanks again. Appreciate it. So
of course, man. Anytime. Like I said, I just throw all these, and how it works is if I upgrade something to Blu-ray or 4K, I just take the other one, I put it in this one drawer I have over here. So like when the drawer gets full, I go, oh well, must be time to send Jordan another care package. So we run it down.
Whenever the next format comes out, if they go to 8K or they go to like whatever's above 4K, they can send me all your 4Ks, right?
All that 8K is still in development. I know the problem is there's not enough TVs that support 8K, so it would be kind of silly right now to jump to 8K. But there are a few things of 8K out there I've seen, but it's not really. I think for a while 4K is going to be king for a while. Blu-ray is still very prevalent too. I mean, I get all these like Shout Factory Blu-rays that people finally upgrade these things to Blu-ray. They never get 4K, but I have Alligator in 4K now. Isn't that nuts? All I wanted was a Blu-ray, and they came up with a 4K of Alligator. 4K, I just wanted a Bluray. That's all I wanted because the old DVD was kind of crummy. I just wanted a Blu-ray, and they gave me a 4K, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, right. Well, so I just imagine you just like. We're starting with VHS, and then you got to upgrade to the DVD. Then it's Blu-ray. Then it's 4K.
I've had movies, Jordan, that I have owned on just about every piece of physical media you can own it on. And the couple of examples is I've owned The Mummy on every piece of physical media you can own it on. I've owned Twister and Back to the Future, and some of those Tremors on every version of media you can own it on, other than Laserdisc. Although I've been tempted a few times. I've seen Laserdisc of these. Not that I would ever watch them on Laserdisc, but just to have one, of like Aliens or Tremors or something on like Laserdisc. If I ever saw one at a Comic-Con or something, I might buy it just to have one, displayed somewhere.
I've seen them out there. Like there's been a couple of used bookstores where they have a whole bunch of Laserdiscs and stuff. But like Laserdisc, I remember back in the 90s, like when I was at school, my teacher would like pull out this huge disc. I'm like, what is that? Because it's before DVD.
It's like a disc version of a vinyl record. Yeah, the thing's like this big. It's huge. And it's like playing a movie on a vinyl or something. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's kind of interesting. Yeah. But cool, man. Yeah, we're just gonna make it a little kind of quick little unboxing thing. So I know you got to get to bed because it was a lot later over there for you than it is for me. So.
Yeah, a lot of shows this week. I guess shows as usual, almost every night this week. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on. But it's fun, man. I enjoy doing this stuff. So
yeah. And one of the things too that I wanted to just mention is that since Malcolm's in the chat, I mean, it's up to you. I don't know, like if you want a day off, that's totally fine. He's gonna host actually Top 12 Frenzy on Sunday night, so don't run yourself too thin. But we are doing that. So if anyone's watching, you can sign up for that. I haven't put out the call yet for it, but I will be here soon. So yeah.
All right.
But yeah. But anyways, yeah, we'll let you get some sleep. But thanks again, and we'll Austin, you'll be on with Henry tomorrow, and then you'll see me again Friday for Moose's.
Yeah, and I'll be on. I'll be on with you for Moose's, and I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So
yeah.
Good times.
All right, cool. Well, the porn bots are just starting to make their way in, so we better get out.
All right, so that means our ticket to get out of here.
Yeah. So yeah, but all right, man. Well, good night, and thanks again. Yep.
All right.
Hold on.